I know about all of these people's love lives here, and I know a lot of people love love, and I just don't want to mess with that.
They love love.
Right, because if you said it was me, I was gonna disown you and also make sure I never married again.
Oh boy.
Wait, I've been engaged once. Has anyone,
I know, I've watched
has anyone
your
else been
proposal.
engaged before?
I've watched your proposal video, bro.
Yeah, so it's
But you didn't get married.
no.
I gotta go on an Anthony deep dive.
I know, I have to too.
You can avoid that if you want.
Okay.
If
Yeah.
you want, I'm just
don't
putting it
think I
out
could.
there. If you want.
All right,
He also
here we
did-
go.
Oh.
Ian texting, like, being like, okay, so you've been gone a while. Shayne, total bitch now.
Yeah. I was like, give me the rundown of everyone. Shayne, bitch.
I'm just spilling all the
Truth. Who in this room would crush you in a lifting contest?
Wow. Why is that like too perfect?
That's too perfect
Damn.
for Shayne.
That is
Wait,
too
how often? Don't you lift a lot?
I lift. I love lifting.
Yes.
It's a hobby of mine.
Live, love, lift. Live, love, lift.
Lift, laugh, lift, laugh, love.
Live,
lift.
lift,
Lift, laugh, love.
Yes.
Who here screwed you over and didn't invite you to their b-day, wedding, or some other event?
Don't do that, because I did. Don't even try.
Oh, that would have been really funny if you invited everyone but Ian.
Damn.
I want to do a little tapatio.
Nice.
And then next
Put your
one,
face on it.
I'm definitely gonna not answer another one at some point, so I'm gonna start with
yeah?
this.
I love spicy food. Like I'm actively hurting my body all the time. Okay, ready?
Yeah. Truth. Tell us about the biggest beef you've had with someone in this room.
Wow.
You gotta answer that one.
Yeah, I love it.
I can't imagine Shayne ever beefing.
Shayne, you have to go all the way to the
I'm
end.
just made of beef.
You have to go to the final. You have to pick between the final two.
I'm gonna dab because I've only done one dab before.
Oh, yeah.
No
I'm sorry.
beefs?
Sorry, I'm
No,
not gonna
that's
tell you
fine.
about my beefs.
Wait, do you have any beefs? Would you have been able to answer that?
Maybe.
Oh!
I want it now!
Not gonna talk about my beefs. Not here.
No,
not
it's
now.
chicken today.
Not here, not now.
Yeah, it's not a problem at first.
Feels like
Vibes.
Yeah.
His nose is all wet.
It is wet.
You got wet nose.
You're crying a little bit.
Chill. I think Courtney, it's tough. It's tough for you because you're someone. People use the term like chameleon, but I think you actually are just so. You get very influenced by other people's vibes. Like you get into it. Like when you're hanging out with a certain group of people and they're like, "Oh, let's party." You're suddenly like, "Yeah, let's do that." And then if you're hanging out with chill people, you'll be like, "Yeah, like I'm down to chill."
Yeah.
And it's not you trying to blend in to like fit in. You just actually are very like. You feel what people are like doing,
Yeah.
and you
So
get
you're
into
saying-
it.
So what you're saying is that Courtney is a vibe chameleon.
I get sure.
Or Dr.
It's not
vibes.
a chameleon. It's not a chameleon because she's not mimicking them. I think she's just
Huge
very
laugh in the
influenced
room.
by vibes.
I guess you're right. I definitely like am down for any different vibe.
Has anyone here watched Succession?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
I haven't watched
We're-
Succession.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know the cartoon, is it Primal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Primal's so
Primal's
good.
an incredible cartoon made by the same people who did Samurai Jack, right?
Yeah.
And it's like about a caveman and a dinosaur, and it's really cool.
Have you ever picked your nose and eaten the booger?
No,
Liar.
I straight up have not done that. I think that's gross.
You ever done it on accident?
No. No, I've sincerely never done that. For me, it's emails. Emails used to terrify me. Like my
Really?
inbox. It just was like there's probably like important shit, and I would forget to look at it for a day, and then I'd be like, I missed something huge. I'm in trouble. I don't want to look at it now, and it would build up.
And I left my coffee on my vanity, and I just gotten my cats, and I get out of the shower, and then I hear a boosh, and my cat, and I run, and I like tried to grab it, and so then I'm like covered in coffee, and then I was so mad I chased my cat around naked, covered in coffee around my apartment.
I feel like it needs like the Benny Hill theme
Yeah,
song.
yeah, and that technically is a mess I made because it's my fault for leaving it in a place that the cat would knock it over.
Wow.
It was pretty messy. I was
so
pissed.
funny.
It was like that feeling when you have a full fresh coffee and then it goes.
Oh, it's devastating.
devastating.
I've had that. I once had I had an AeroPress, which is kind of this weird device, but it makes a single cup, and I told everyone about it. Really tiny bottles of Tabasco sauce, like right next to my desk, and I was home alone one day, And just randomly, I was like, I'm gonna take a little swig of one of these little tiny.
What?
They're literally little tiny ones. So it's like a little
boogers,
taste.
but
have a
you'll
little
do-
swig.
I just wanted to try
Dry
a little tiny taste. I just wanted to and I try to do it, and it doesn't come out because it's like a little tiny bottle. The air is kind of weird. And as I tilt it back, because I was like, oh dang, nothing. And as I tilt it this way, because the pressure, it shoots literally spurts up into my eye.
No.
So I was like, ah, dang.
No.
I was like,
God.
I couldn't see, just moving around my room, by myself. I was like, I'm so stupid. This sucks so much. I was out on the playground. This was in kindergarten, and I'm just kind of sitting out there, and our teacher and a bunch of kids are playing kickball, and my. But I just was sitting there. I'm 6 years old, and I just suddenly I'm just like, nice boobs.
But you said it was when she was playing kickball and she went to kick.
She went and she kicked the ball.
If you had to be handcuffed to a person for a week, who would it be and why?
Probably Houdini.
No, that's
What a
Smosh.
freaking idiot question.
What a dumb answer.
Okay, David Blaine.
That's Smosh.
Just immediately just
I fully black out. when you
Oh
answer
yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
When someone says their name?
I'm so focused
just
on
when I'm
first
first
I'm
people.
Courtney, and then it's
Yeah.
like, wow, you said your name's so good, Courtney, and then I don't hear them.
Good job, Courtney. You
That's
said
exactly
Courtney.
it.
You did Courtney great.
You said
What did
Courtney
they
so
say?
well.
Yeah.
Can you remember a fight that you had?
I just think there's been times where I was very much. I've gotten this note here at Smosh of just that I will be like, oh yeah, it's good. No, it's super good. Everything's good. Until one day you can tell I'm literally breaking down as a person. I'm feeling this way, and I haven't said it, and then you.
So I'd rather a sloppy Joe.
Oh,
You guys get it.
I love
I was going to say, a sloppy Joe doesn't feel like it packs well.
Right.
If it's on, I was a growing girl. I was 6.
We can tell. Make hats so the aliens couldn't read her mind.
I love it.
I don't know.
I remember kids would have those at school, the container, and it was
Oh, they were
legit like a
coolest.
drug deal thing where they were and people would be like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Like lemon heads,
Yeah.
lemon head
So
containers.
Nothing has ever
Good.
made my mouth feel like
No, they're ridiculous.
Yeah.
You're so right. I'm chasing that feeling always.
Always.
I was a Lunchable kid, big time, especially after the divorce.
Which ones?
Pizza?
So my favorite pizza was good, but there was some crazy ones like the chicken shake-ups. Kind of
Oh,
weird.
you
kinda
got
weird.
to shake it.
And I remember I was on a tricycle type of thing, but one of those plastic ones. But I remember I was gaining some speed, and I was going around the whole thing, and I was moving, I was trucking along, and something happened where I lost the handles, and I fell back, but my feet were still locked into the tricycle, and I hit my head really hard. But I was going so fast. I bonked my head, and it continued to drag me, and I was just like, ah!
No way!
Little legs. It was a scene from Ben-Hur. I was just like, ah! Just getting dragged. It only probably went for 3 feet, but in my preschool mind, I got dragged for a mile, and I was just like, ah! And I was just crying, and then they.
I remember there was this one day where me and my sister, she took me. We used to just wander the neighborhood. We were really Huckleberry Finning it, and so one time
I was left places a lot. When you have a lot of siblings, I remember being left at parks and stuff.
Like in a stroller?
Yeah. Well, no. As a kid that was large enough to play on a playground, if the whole family went to the park, they accidentally would leave me there. Or I got left to places. I haven't talked to my parents about this yet. I haven't unpacked this yet, so I'll leave that one away. But
So my other brother and I, my brother who's definitely watching this video, he watches a lot of our content. He and I are hiking. We take a turn at this trail. It splits, and I remember my body hurting. I couldn't touch my body. It hurt. I was like, that sucked so much.
How old were you?
Oh, this was only a few years ago. I was 26, 27.
Wow.
Yeah. There was this car coming, and this family, it was 2 kids and their dad were going fishing. And so they pick up my brother and I, and we're both just in the car, just
oh my
And the kids are like,
goodness.
who's going first?
Whoa. That's the
Who's
real
drawing first?
How about you, weirdo? In the
All right, dude. Adults only. Let's freaking go, dude. I've only been pulled over once, and it was bullshit. It was like a
was.
sign. It
It
was
was.
bullshit. I will say it was bullshit. I was driving the speed limit. I'm being very careful. I got in an exit lane and was like, oh, this is my exit. And then I was like, oh, wait, no, it's not. And I put on my signal, got in the exit lane. It was the dotted. It was still the dotted. Got back out. And then I got pulled over. It's like, there's a sign. That is, and I've driven past it again, hidden by a fucking tree. And so I was, and I
And it
see
said,
people,
like, this is
every day
exit
I see
lane
people getting
only,
in and out of
right?
that shit all the time.
What did the sign
yeah.
say? What
I'm
did
just
the
like-
sign say?
It said exit lane must, this lane must exit. But don't have the dotted, and then that sign, I'm like,
Yeah.
octopus.
I was gonna say octopus, Shane. I had octopus in my mind.
I would say, having said that, I think a corn one could.
I was gonna say corn dog.
Corn dog.
Don't know how it would
Meat and
work
everything.
because the thing with the corn dog is I want it burning my mouth.